share with you. You all, I think most of you have been introduced to my sharing guidelines, but I'll share a little bit more so you know what to expect as well to help you in that, might help you in that decision. The way that I conduct sharing is I call them safe sharing circles. And we make this agreement up front. First of all, that we're respecting the inner wisdom, anonymity, confidentiality, and autonomy of every person in the group. So it's a no saving zone. It's a no advice zone. It's a no commenting zone. It's a no opinion zone. It's a no fixing zone. No one here needs to be fixed. We're all on a path, a beautiful journey of our own. And there's nothing wrong with anyone here. There's nothing wrong with any of us. And so many people are solution oriented, and conversations tend to go a certain way out in the world. So you might tell me that you have a problem with your husband. You might share that you have a problem with your husband. And while you're sharing, my mind might go to, oh my God, this is exactly what she needs to do. She needs to do this and she needs to do this. And then when I have a chance to talk, I'm going to go, hey, Sam, you know what you need to do? Hey, Sandy, you know what you need to do? Hey, Kay, you know what you need to do with that person that's in your house, you know? And I have an idea for you. Nope, we don't do any of that. Or we don't compare shares because shares aren't performances. Shares are open hearts, verbalizing. Shares are open hearts, verbalizing. The last thing I need when I share with my open heart verbalizing is somebody to tell me what to do or tell me that I'm good, that I'm bad, that I'm right, that I'm wrong. Give me advice or try to top my story or share their story. Now, if I share a story and you have a similar story, that's cool. Share your story. Just share it from the perspective of you need to share that story. You're not sharing for me. You're sharing for you. That's really easy to do, is to say, oh, I'm going to share about this because I had this similar situation and it worked out really well for me. But what I'm doing is I'm deflecting my attention onto you during my share. And my share is all about me in the present moment. If I need to tell that story, I'm going to tell the story all about me. But I have to look at why do I need to tell that story? What is it that's really prompting me? Being really honest with myself and looking like, what is this? What is this that I need? We will need to have our cameras on during the meetings because we want to know that it's that person and that person only, because the meetings are confidential and there's anonymity. And we want to know that there's no one else in the room listening to our shares. We want to know that there's actually people there listening to us. So that'll be important. No comparing, listening as a heart with ears. So a heart with ears, picture a heart with ears. And the heart doesn't have arms to fix anything. And the heart doesn't have a mouth to give advice. And the heart doesn't have any eyes to judge. It's just a heart, a big old heart with ears, listening, caring, compassionately, identifying rather than comparing. So if somebody shares that, somebody just died, and then I want to talk about how I'm so frustrated that I got the wrong futon delivered. That's my frustration for the day. I'm not devaluing that someone, I'm not devaluing your share by sharing that I'm frustrated about my futon. It's not about the experience so much as it's about the feelings. So the stories aren't as important as the feelings that go with them. I'm a human being, I have feelings. I need to share my feelings to process my feelings. I get perspective on my feelings. I can heal, I can feel, I can deal, I can heal. Community helps that so much. So that'll be a thing. Everybody gets equal time. I use a timer. That's really important, that everybody gets equal time. So if they need to sit in silence for a few moments and breathe and see how they feel in their body, see how you feel in your body, see how I feel in my body. We can breathe, we can feel our bodies, we can experience emotion, let emotion flow, energy flow, however it wants to flow. Maybe it makes me crack up and laugh out loud. Maybe it makes me cry. Maybe it makes me maybe it makes me giggle or jump up and down. So whatever I'm sharing, it's all okay. It's all okay. It's all okay. The permission is there for everything to happen. So I don't comment after anyone share like, oh, that was really, wow, that was a really good share, or, oh, you're really connected. Because you know what happens with people like me? I'm the front row kid. I'm looking for the attention from the teacher. So if I'm in the class and the teacher is telling this person over here, they love their share, then I'm like, oh, how do I get the teacher's attention? I want the teacher to say they love my share. Nope. If I clap for somebody, I clap for everybody. If I go like this for somebody, I go like this for everybody. So everybody's share is valuable and equally important, no matter what it is. And yeah, it's always for me. It's always for me. It's always about how I feel and just what my heart needs to articulate in that moment. So there's no expectations and no judgment. Any questions about the sharing part?